Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Today we will see polynomials class 9 second exercise. Here you can see the polynomials 3x square, 2, 7x cube minus 9x square, y and u to the power of 4. So now you can see all these polynomials have only one terms. So already you people have learnt in your earlier classes the expressions with one term are called as monomials. Yes, they are called as monomials. So any expressions we see they all come under polynomial category only, but based on the terms they are classified as monomials. Now observe each of the following polynomials. Here you can see x plus 1. The first one, q of x is where x square minus x. And here you have y to the power of 30 plus 1 and u to the power of 43 minus u square. So now when you see here, you have two terms. So now what are they called? If you have two terms, what are they called? Yes, they are called as binomials. Now in this example, you can see there are three terms, and whenever you have three terms, they are called as trinomials. So now if they are having more than three terms, we just call them as polynomials. But even if it is one term, two term or three terms, they all come under polynomials category only. So now let's see next. Look at the polynomial p of x where 3x to the power of 7 minus 4x to the power of 6 plus 4x plus 9. What is the term with the highest power of x? Here you can observe that you have x 3x to the power of 7 is having the highest term. So now we will check. So it is 3x to the power of 7 and the exponent of x is 7. The highest power of the exponent is 7. So now why are we talking about this highest exponent? Yes, there is a relationship between this highest power. And now let's see in the next slide what is this highest power going to do in this polynomial. We call the highest power of the variable in a polynomial as, what do we call them? The degree of polynomial. Yes, we are going to call the highest power of any polynomial as degree of the polynomial. Okay, now let's see. Suppose if you have number 2, here you are not having a variable at all. Then in such case, what will be the degree of this polynomial? We will just see. So now the degree of a non-zero constant polynomial is always 0. Why it is always 0 is if you put any variable along with 2, the power of that variable will be 0. So that's the reason for any non-zero constant polynomial, it is the degree of polynomial will be 0. What is the degree of a zero polynomial? In the previous case, we saw a constant polynomial and for that the degree was 0. But here, if the degree, what is the degree of a zero polynomial? Suppose if the number is 0, what will be the degree of polynomial? We will see. So now this is 0 is what is the polynomial now. 0 is also called as a polynomial. It is called as a constant polynomial where there is no variable. So for this, what is the degree of the 0 polynomial? So it is not defined. The degree of 0 of a polynomial is not defined. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. So here you have 7 examples here, and just have a look and see what is the degree of polynomial of it. So already I told you, if you want to write the degree of polynomial, you have to observe the polynomial and check which is the variable with the highest exponent. So in the first case it is here it is for in the first case it is 5x cube. So this is the highest power, and in the second case here you have y square, and in the third case here it is 5t, and here no variable. Already we have discussed, if you don't have a variable how to write, then in this case it is, yeah, here you have the highest power, and in this case it is 7g to the power of 11, and here it is 0. Just now we saw, suppose if you have 0, it will be not defined. So now what we need to do, we will just check. So here when you check, here it is 3, here it is 2, 1, 0, 5, 11, and here it is not defined. Now, based on the degree, we have different types of polynomials. Now, here when you observe the first case, in the first case, it is a constant polynomial. So, the polynomial of degree 0. Suppose if you have here examples, you can see 2, 3, 5. When you see, so whichever variable you are writing along with it will have the highest degree as 0. So such type of polynomial are called as constant polynomials. Then, now moving on to the second one, linear polynomial. In linear polynomial, the degree of the polynomial will be 1. Here you can observe x plus 2, y plus 5, 3u plus 4. Okay, don't get confused with the number of terms and the degree of variable. Often children make mistake in that. So please don't do that. So when it comes to degree of polynomial, you will be seeing the highest exponent of the variable, not the terms. Now, quadratic polynomial. In quadratic polynomial, the degree of the highest variable will be here 2. So here you can see 2x square, here x square plus 2 by 7x, here 5x square plus 2x plus 5. So all these are called as quadratic polynomials. So whenever you see any expression, you have to see the highest exponent, and then you have to decide what type of polynomial are they. Next, here it is a cubic polynomial, and in a cubic polynomial you have the highest degree, the highest power as 3. So the degree of this polynomial will be 3. You can see the examples here. So these are called as cubic polynomial. So these are the different types of polynomial based on the degree of polynomial. Here you can see the degree of polynomials and what type it is, and the example. Here I have written 2 more where they are called, if the highest power is 4, then it is called as a quartic, and when it is 5, it is called as quintic. Now let's classify them as linear, quadratic or cubic polynomial. Here are the examples. Quickly observe. Here you have 7 examples. You have to just see the highest power. Hope you people have done it. So now you can see the answers. So the first one, it is quadratic because the highest power here it is 2. And here it is cubic because the highest power is 3. Here again it is quadratic because the highest power is 2. Once again I am reminding you, don't go with the number of terms. You are going to check the highest power. And here it is linear because here the highest power will be 1. and here again it is linear. Here though you are having one term, you have to check the highest power, so it is called as a quadratic. And here it is 7x cube. It is a monomial, but the degree of this polynomial will be cubic. And now let's see how to find the coefficients of x square in each of the following. Already you might have learnt in your earlier classes. Now let's see. Here is the first example, 2 plus x square plus x. So here when you see, you have to see the highest, or you should see the coefficient of x square. So now when you observe here, you have x square. Actually, it's not having any coefficient. Whenever you don't have any coefficient for it, you will be just writing 1, right? Then next, moving on to the next example. So when you see the next example, here it is 2 minus x square plus x cube. So here it is minus x square. So what will be the variable? What will be the coefficient here? Yes, it will be minus 1. Then coming to the third one, here you can see it is pi by 2 x square. So when it is pi by 2 x square, what will be the variable here? What will be the exponent here? Is x square. The exponent is x square here, but we are going to see what is its coefficient. The coefficient will be pi by 2. Already you know what's the meaning of coefficient. Coefficient means leaving this x square, you're going to write down the other numbers, whatever is there along with it. So then the next one we will see, it is root x plus 1. So in this root x plus 1, you cannot see a term where you have x square itself. So in that case, it will be always 0. Give an example each of a binomial of degree 35, a monomial of degree 100. So when you see here, you can write any variable, but you should have an highest degree as 35 and highest degree as 100. So here I have given you 3 different ways of writing. Okay, it's a binomial where the degree should be 35. So degree means it is understood the highest power of the given expression. So the second one here it is y to the power of 100, 3x to the power of 100, 1 by 4 t to the power of 100. So like this you can write any example related to it. Thank you children. Meet you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye. But before that, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the latest notification. As it is a COVID time, please take extra precaution of yourself and your family members. Kindly not go out. Only if it is required within the specified time, you can go. Okay, until then, take care and bye children. Meet you in the next video.